Okay. This should be audio. Holy smokers, you cannot run a stream on i3, just so you know. No way. It is really loud in here, and it's really hot. So we're gonna watch the temperature drop because it's like 83.5 right now. That's insane. And we're gonna watch that temperature drop as time goes on and the price of Bitcoin go up. Let's see what other cameras we got here. Let's see. Let's go to this one. There's the rigs. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a setup between the two. This is good. Looks like stream's good. This is exciting. Wow. Good morning. It's like afternoon. I don't know what country you're from. Okay. Let's check out the main camera. See if that's working. Yes. Okay. We got to fix the lighting. And this is probably like the last stream I can do in this spacesuit in here because it's so ridiculously hot right now. So we'll go back to the temperature one and let's open up the doors and see what we got going on. This is crazy. Enough light. Oh no, now you can't see it. Oh no, how did that happen? I lined everything up and it's bad. You can see that good. You can see this good, but you can't see the stupid thing. Come on. Can you guys see the temperature? 83? Maybe it'll go down. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna build some Walton rigs. Let me get this cameras fixed. Okay. Okay, that was a little ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with this lighting situation. Clearly you can't have the door open with the temperature, or you won't be able to see it. You guys see it in the corner there? Like if I do this one? No, I don't have it. Yeah, there we go. Do you guys see the temperature down there? I can't focus with these glasses. It's so exciting. We're building more Walton rigs today with GTX's 1080 Ti's. It's quite crazy. 11 gigabytes and a graphics card. I don't know what you need that for, but I guess some gamers do because they make bigger ones. Crazy. Okay, so we got some cool rigs here we're going to show you. Quick update before we really get going on the show is what have we done extra, and we're building a huge, like outrageously huge security door, which will be featured, I'm sure, live now that we have this set up. Don't try to stream on an i3. It doesn't work. You gotta have a Ryzen 7 or something bigger, or something like maybe on i7 or something. Like, holy smokers! I tried to stream and it didn't work. What are you guys up to? Nope, glares. Too bad. The glare is too bad. Okay, you want to try to fix it? Let's try to fix it. Okay, we got a minute. What is up with the glare? I gotta be able to see, you know? So let's try to fix the glare. Because if we can't see the temperature, then how do we know if it's going down or not? Right? Alright. Let's see. Oh, let me switch camera angles to that one. Let me switch to that one. There we go. Okay. Oh, now you can't see that. Okay. All right. Okay. No? That's just the way it's going to be, man. It just sucks. That just sucks. Let me try the door. Let me try the door. How's that one? Nope, still bad. Let me try and switch doors. Oh, maybe last door? Okay, that's better. 82.6. It was 83 when we started the stream, and we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that. Oh, the sun will change anyway, so it won't even matter once I get it going. It's all gonna change. Oh, I get this ladder out of the way. Okay. Okay. All right. Welcome to the Digital Gold stream. Right now we are working on Walton rigs. It is amazing. We got like, we're gonna have like 15 Walton rigs in here. I don't even know how I'm gonna stack those because they're like 1-carters, and I mean, you can hear the ASIC slowing down already just from opening the doors. The fans are moving through. We've added this like silver thing here. Let me see if I can show you that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The silver thing is, at least. I don't think if it's going to be good for like long term until we screw it in. So this wood is going to go on the other side, and then this is going to get mounted. So we're thinking that cold air is coming down and it's dropping like, I mean, that's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet down there. So it's dropped, all the cold air is dropping down there. So what we're thinking is we could put this up and see, it creates a pretty good seal down there. And with that, we'll be able to keep the cold air up here. That's the idea. So, anyways, rigs are good. We got the Walton rigs way over there right now, but we're gonna put them in row 6, I believe, because they're not gonna create a whole lot of heat, but they can suck a whole lot of power. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with the Walton. All right, let's get moving with these rigs because I really wanted to get these done yesterday, and I didn't, and I feel bad. But you know, Amazon is a little delayed. Hey, Amazon. Okay, so we're gonna add these two. This belongs to Mine It All number 2, Mine It All number 1, and Mine It All number 2. So he has 2 rigs. Mine It All is the name, and we're gonna hope to get this done today. Now I don't have anything installed as far as Windows goes, so I'm hoping that I can add the master file with the Walton stuff on it, and I'll show you from scratch with Windows installed, because last time we kind of cheated and we had everything preloaded, and the stream was only like, we had a rig done in 40 minutes, but Windows is preloaded. So we're not going to be able to do that today because Windows is probably not going to load in 40 minutes. But maybe, I mean, we're here for the day to get this done, so who cares? Let me move the camera up just a little bit. Okay. All right, welcome. What are you guys' question? What do we got going on? Somebody says Free Shield Skill Shared Media, who's been around with us for like over a year almost, or maybe a year. He says that he found multiple ways to mine GPUs on multiple GPUs on Walton. Yeah. So basically, the way I understand it is you have to have a massive computer resources with allocating all kinds of RAM all over the place, and it's usually just not worth it. You got to use virtual machines, and it's a pain in the butt is what I heard. So I don't know why you'd want to go through with that. It'd be a headache. So I don't have a power supply down here, do I? I guess I could kill the camera feed for a minute. I'm gonna have to go run and get a surge protector. Let me get this rig right here. This loop around here. Of course, I plugged it in here for demonstration purposes, so let's just leave it there. We'll move everything. We'll move the cameras. So this is the 1080 Ti we're putting in here. Where's one? Number 1. Gonna hook up our power. We got everything else pretty much set and ready. Then we'll be able to load the sense with the I'm not gonna be able to activate it on the stream. I did get it activated, but not live into that. Alright, so you hook in your 6 or your 8.8 power today here. This is why they take so much power. I don't have the main fans on, by the way. Okay, let's look in the display here. And fire it up. Okay, power button. Alright, we should be solid. Windows should be in there. It's going to go through some like random reboot stuff, and then it should show on the display, which is probably going to have a glare. Oh man. Can I come work for you? Yes, if you are local and you don't want a paycheck, because there's not exactly money in this situation. Oh, I care more about mining than money. That's the sad part. Anyways, tried mining Walton coin with a Ryzen 7 for 24 hours, did not get any rewards. The CPU mining on Walton dead. That's from Dean Reed. It is not dead, and you can do it. You just have to be more patient. I hate to break it to you. You just gotta go with it for the long haul. It's not gonna be you're not gonna find all the blocks right away. So we got you know, the error code, which is glared out, of course, and it says press F1. So we're just gonna show you. You just gotta press F1. That's really all it's saying to do. Press F1. All right, so we press F1. There's no way you can see this. I did not prepare for the glare. That's the one thing I didn't prepare for, is the glare. Who knew that there would be glare? Who knew? Sunshine, glare. Yeah, not me. Okay, so there's literally like nothing you need to change in your BIOS for this. When you do multi-GPU, there's a whole slew of things you need to change. The only thing I'm going to change is auto reboot off power on. So what we do is we put TP links on all these, and we want to be able to power these on automatically. So I automatically go over to 7, number 7 here, and I go over to advanced. It's having a little struggle, I think, because I'm using the same keyboard as the one right next to it. And then restore after AC power loss, power on, enabled, and enabled. There we go. So then we'll just do exit, switch back over, save, save. Okay, now it should actually go to Windows, is the goal. And Windows should load up here. And we should be able to install that. So then I'll have a fresh copy of Windows, and I will show you what it is like to start Walton from the beginning. We've learned some pretty cool things on Walton. Free in Canada. What's free in Canada? In Canada. No. You can't work for me if you're in Canada. That doesn't work. Anyways. You know, I can't read some of the things you're saying. Morning, Robert. Everybody's saying morning. What time is it at all your places where you're from and where you're going and what you're doing? Put the @digitalgold if you want to have me really see your question. You know, that's kind of like the norm here. I got this 3 camera setup. Check this out. Now you can see like all the rigs. Oh! Alright, so Windows is loading. It's doing its little thingy here. It's all loading from this flash drive. Let me show you that. Let me show you the flash drive it's loading from. So, I don't know if you can see that, but that's the idea, is you just want Windows to load. There it goes. Yay, Windows. Go, Windows, go. There we go. Okay, so this rig belongs to Mine It All. This is my little thank you card to him. Thank you for mining with us, Mine It All #1. I ran out of labels, and maybe I can show you the anti-glare here. There we go. There's no glare. This camera's a lot better though, so that's probably why. Okay, so basically what we're waiting for is Windows to finish up here, and then we'll be able to be in a much better position. 1:58 p.m. Yeah, that's basically what it is here. I need to eat lunch. This is terrible. The stream can't be that long because I gotta eat lunch. Alright, so that's probably not the right mouse. I'm gonna get all the mice confused. I'll switch the stream over again because that view is gonna get annoying real quick. And let's just go through this real basic here. Install. All you gotta go is to Windows 10, their website, go to Windows, download the iOS Creator Tool, stick in a flash drive. We're using a 3 GB flash drive. No. 32 gigabyte flash drive. Download the tool, it loads Windows on it, and you should be good to go. How's the gate? Did Trey start it yet? No, not yet. We got the metal though. You guys want to see the metal? We'll show you the metal while we're loading here. I use Windows 10 Pro, and then I go back out to Microsoft, and we purchase a key to get it activated. They usually want you to activate it within 24 hours. So remember that. Will it take long to make $2,000 back from a Walton Rig? Well, that depends on your definition of long. If it is ether, which I believe it is, but you might believe it is, if you believe it's ether, in 8 months, your 4 or 5 blocks, if that's the worst case scenario you get, that's going to be 4 or 5 grand. So you double, triple your money in no time. So we're going to read, we're not going to read that. We get it. We'll pay for you. I need a mouse pad. So you always want to click custom and just make sure that the drive's clean, do an install, and then I hit next. Okay, so Windows is loading. It's going to be a fresh, clean install copy of Windows, and that's how we're going to be able to show you what it's like to set up a Walton Rig from the scratch. Now, as I'm thinking about it, I have a master folder here, and it should have the Walton on it. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go back and get the Walton. Or we can download it from the website. No, they stopped it. Didn't they take it off the website? WTC is $11.50 right now. Yeah, so basically I had miners mining at $8 a coin, right? And let's say they gained about 80 coins, right? So they're 80 coins, $8. That's pretty good. They're sitting. They've made a good portion of their investment back, right? Well, let's say that it's now $11.50, like it is. Now you're looking at even more of your investment back because you backdate all of the coins that you mined at the lower price, and those coins, as long as you haven't cashed them out, then they're that new price. So the coins you're mining on your daily rate is kind of irrelevant because it can change so often. Now, yeah, it could go down to like $4 or 0, but the point is, if you have to ask how long it takes your money back, don't start mining. That's right. That's exactly right. That's a good way to put it. Lars has been around for a while. Let me show you what we're doing with this grate here. Okay. So this is the metal we're using again. It's what we used in the other one. And it's pretty thick stuff. And then to finish it off, we're going to use this stuff. I don't know if you can see that there. That stuff's sweet. Got some electrical work we got to do. So that is the metal we're going to use to cover up these doors and such, and build our own little gate or wall. Our wall, I can't show you what is actually there, but it's for the wall. Not even a wall, it's more like a massive security door. It's like the ultimate insecurity door. Now, the beauty of this is you don't have to do one rig at a time, because we have 2 monitors, and we have 2 Windows copies. And some people say, like, well, why don't you just clone drives? Well, you can clone drives, but what if you don't need things on those drives and it's just taking up extra space? Like, a good example is, if I clone drives and my whole business was run off of that, I would have nothing but AMD 8-card Windows drivers installed on all these, ready to go. And then I click it over to Walton Rig, and I'm like, ah, dang. Now I gotta do this Walton thing. The other thing with cloning is I kind of like the fresh and clean, and it really doesn't take that long. If you know, especially when you can knock out multiple rigs at the same time, it really doesn't take that long. So, yeah, I've been mining Walton for a coin for a couple days now with a GTX 980. I've done all the steps and haven't gained any coins for a couple of days. Yeah, that's possible. But how many? I mean, you only need. I thought that would be sharp, but I guess it's not. I need to cut this open. Wow, it's a pain in the butt. How do you get into these boxes? With a screwdriver. Okay, so we're gonna open up another 1080 Ti, get Windows started on another rig because we're ahead of schedule. Clients typically have to wait 10 to 15 days before, well, we say 15 days, but you try to get them done within the 10 days so that before they can have their rig. And that's just not good for me. I want to get them done faster than that. But, you know, life happens, shipping happens. Like Amazon was supposed to deliver like SSDs like for the last 3 days, and they keep postponing it. So they guaranteed me by tonight. They said it'll be there by 8 p.m. What is so special about Walton Coin? All right, well, if you've been in mining for a while, you know that Walton Coin is like Ethereum, only better. And I forgot to put the bag in there. So Ethereum runs smart contracts. Well, Walton Coin runs Internet of Things. So it's like the best of both worlds. And I'm obviously a complete fanboy, and I'm a fanboy because of a couple reasons. Number one, I was mining Walton chain the day it started mining. So right from the beginning, right? You know, I'm cranking in coins on GPUs like a madman. Number two, it has the same start as Ether, where it started on CPU, then it quickly gained a GPU, and we're mining on the main blockchain, and there's not pools. Now, I'm gonna tell you at the end of this video something really cool that we're doing here with some GMNs, but you'd have to be a part of us to do it, as far as I'm aware. And it's really exciting because you're able to gain a lot of coin with very little resources, is my opinion. That's probably what I'm most excited about the Walton Coin. What I mean by that is you're gaining, you know, huge amounts of coin because you're gaining whole blocks with just one GPU. Think about that. I mean, AMD mining is not exactly very profitable right now. Anybody who's in AMD mining, yeah, you're probably clearing, you know, a few bucks a day, which is awesome. I mean, that can add up, especially over time. You know, we're not talking about $100 a day, but on Walton Coin it was. On Walton Coin you were clearing $100 a day, easy. Now, the only reason people are mining this Walton Coin is because they think it'll be valuable in the future. Well, it is possible that we are mining on the testnet and all of this is a joke. I mean, that is possible, which would be absolutely terrible, but it's possible. All right, so we're literally going to repeat the same thing we just repeated on the first step. Where is Twitch? Are they here with us today? Especially design this around Twitch, right? Oh. Okay, let's check the temperature if we can. I want to know what the temperature is up there. Let's go check that. Can we see it? 74. You guys see that? 74. I'm going to show you where the temperature reader is. So there's one built in, and let me show you where the other one is. I can't audio talk. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so that is where the other temperature little thermometer thingy is. And that's, in my opinion, the hottest spot of the building here. I think all the heat somehow makes its way into that corner, kind of gets bottlenecked over there. We got some ASICs over there, and everything's just in pain over there. So let's fire this rig up. Hit our little power button. Should click on here. And it should load Windows. It's going to say it wants us to press F1 again, which is no big deal. So these are the two Walton rigs we're building. You guys can, there we go. So this is mine it all number 1, mine it all number 2. He is due in like 6 days, but we're going to get it done today, and he's going to be mining some coin today. Be back later. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Okay. Even if it says that you mine a whole block, you own then. Why does it say in the console that block switches? Yes, great question. That is from Jordan Mason. He wants to know, why is the block switching when it says you own a mineable block? No keyboard detected. So we're going to steal our keyboard from here, plug it in here, and then we're going to press F1. See how we're doing multi-rig here? Multi-rig, baby! Now the only thing I'm going to switch on this is, again, power, so I'm going to go to F7, right here. And boot menu, it says boot menu. Boot menu. Well, we'll switch the power later. Looks like we've got to make sure that Windows is fresh and clean on this one. So it's going to reboot, and it should allow us to start loading from this flash drive as well. So we're basically setting up 2 Walton rigs. All right, so what did they say about this? What did you guys say about this? Oh, the blocks. Yeah. So WTC T is almost like a test net, in my opinion. And they say they're going to take a snapshot of all the coins you've mined today, and when the actual coin comes out, Walton coin, which I guess it's already out, but something about their own blockchain, I forgot, I can't remember that part. You're going to get a snapshot of the coin already. So in theory, whatever your value is of your coin today is almost irrelevant, because it will be snapshotted on like May 6th, and then everybody will get that coin in WTC, which they can trade it, right? If you can't trade it, then there's really no value. So technically, if you think about it, Walton coin T is valueless because the snapshot hasn't happened. And the only reason we're doing this is because we believe by faith that the Walton generation coin developers will do what they say. But what if they don't? Okay, can they add more GPUs later to these Walton rigs? Absolutely. Hi from Malaysia. What's going on, Shadav 19, number 19. Okay, so that one clearly failed. I guess Windows was already on this. So yeah, that must have been a Walton setup that we need to fix that real quick. So let's go to F8 and install a fresh, clean copy of Windows. Can they add more GPUs later? Yes. So you guys in a warehouse with a lot of fans, very loud, in a spacesuit, walking out in the warehouse. I wonder what people think. Well, that's the beauty of Kentucky. I ain't got to worry about people walking in and out of a warehouse in Kentucky, especially Paducah. Where the heck are you going to be from? What are you doing around here? Okay. All right, let's try that one. We're going to probably have to do multiple reboots on this. Amazon's really screwing up my orders. Are you bulk ordering your GPUs or finding them in painful ways? Laugh out loud. eBay and Craigslist. No, I'm bulk ordering. Newegg is like out though, you know. Woo! So I just love that I can wear the spacesuit, because I'm not gonna be able to do that in the 90-degree temperatures. And as you saw when we started this stream, it was like 80 degrees in here, and we just dropped it down 10 degrees, and those fans are killing. Look at those fans right now. Look at those fans. Do you guys see those fans? I mean, they're crazy. They're just going nuts out. They are not on. No, those fans are not on right now. I just love looking at the fans. Yeah, so that's the pressure of the room, as well as the air capacity being pulled in from outside. Man, I need to use this mouse. Okay, what other questions you guys got going on? Let's go back to all three. Let's go back to all three cameras here. Oh, there's not an exact date. Well, I heard it was May 6th as the exact date, so you might be right on that. I accept. Custom. Yeah, somehow I must have loaded Windows on this for Walton for a client, and then that didn't end up working out, so we just needed to redo it. I don't let any clients keep their private keys on their computer. That would just be stupid. I don't want any access to any of these coins. I want nothing to do with the coins. I just want to make sure your rig's running solid. So, typically, if Windows installed, there's nothing really I got to worry about. There's nothing on. But just for security reasons, we're going to start it fresh. So right now I'm going through and deleting all the old formats. And we're creating a new partition. So there you go. Do you have AC running or just exhausting the heat? So now we're loading dual windows here on the dual rigs. So there's Windows 1, and there's 70%. Hopefully I plugged this into the right USB port. Yes, I did. And there's the two going. So there's one, and there's the other. What's the temperature at, guys? Do you guys see it? What's the temperature at? I don't see it. Where's this? Do I see it in here? 71. Look at that. We're knocking down the temps for show. That's crazy. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to switch the mouse back over because obviously this computer is going to get done way sooner than the other one. And hopefully the master file is good. We do not have AC. We do not. We have talked about that, and that is a consideration. We do have that in our lease agreement. If we want to add AC, that is a good question though. Right now we are just using exhaust fans type situation. So let's check. Can you guys see the temperatures good on this one? I'm gonna do this shot and maybe another one just all by itself on the 24/7 stream for people, because I think people really like that. I'm also going to move this camera over because everybody likes new angles. Okay, alright, so now we're at the same beam like that you just saw. We're at the same beam. Okay, how many coins does the GTX 1070 Ti get per day? Okay, all right. We need to understand this, guys. We are not pool mining. We are solo mining. Solo. Look it up. There's a lot of information out there. There's more information about pool mining than solo mining, but we're solo mining on the main blockchain, which means we're randomly guessing to get blocks against everybody else. So let me give you an example. I got a rig over there that's pulling in. I think it did like 17 blocks, I think. Yeah. 17 blocks in like a week. And I was like, this is awful. Like, this is a 1080 Ti. It should be better than this. And then I just, out of randomly, all I did was switch the address to a GMN address, which I don't think has any relevance at all. But it then pulled in 17 blocks in 8 hours. Okay? What took me a week then took me only 8 hours. And I didn't change anything with the rig. Nothing. So that should give you an idea that I can't tell you per day how many coins you're going to get. I have no idea. They're so random. It's solo mining. Okay? Just for help, this AC thing has been pooped out many times. And there are some GPU miners already concluded exhausting warm air is easier to bring in cool air. Thank you. That is great. That is great. Camera won't focus at this angle. Oh, well, it's probably that blue thing. Okay. Hey, there's how we're streaming it. You like that? Okay. Is this better? Does it focus now? I need a cameraman. Anybody want to come be my cameraman? You guys hear the fans shut off? I love that part. That's one of my favorite parts of the day is when they just completely, the fans are just, they're all on timers. I need to be on temperature controls. Whoa, sorry. Okay, wow. Windows was like freakishly fast on the second rig. I don't know if you guys see that rebooting already. That's crazy. That's really fast. So, yeah. Once Intergo gets big enough, I want to see these rigs being 3 stack tall, 6 rigs. Wahaha. I'm on roughly 72 hours with the CPU and got my first block, 2 coins. See? So we just heard that somebody else mined for like 24 hours and didn't get anything. This guy did it for 72 and got a block. he could get 3 blocks in a row. No lie, seriously. He could get 3 blocks in a row. This is solo mining, guys. This is playing the lottery. The only thing is the lottery, your odds of winning are excruciatingly high right now. You're playing against 1 in like 10,000 people, and you keep playing your card every 50 seconds, right? Because the network resets every 50 seconds. And you're just killing it, all right? You're winning the lottery. Do you guys realize that? That's just mind-boggling to think about when you're solo mining. When you're pool mining, yeah, everybody's putting the resources together, and we're all just digging away at the blocks, and the pool pays you because you did some work, yay. Then you're like a little worker bee against all the other network. Right now, you are the queen. You are the powerhouse. You are the one that everybody wants to be. So having one 1080 Ti versus 2 1080 or 3 1080, you're like multi-queen level. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyways, Windows is almost ready. Bitcoin, no problem, since I can't put it in later. Maybe a few hours of GPU added, but that's it. What coin are you solo mining? We are mining the Walton, baby. We're mining the Walton. Okay, let's get this Windows set up. Wow, that other one is really slow. I wonder why that is. It's the same. They're identical. I don't know why that would be like that. Okay. So we're just we gotta I never set up Windows on the internet. That's like the worst thing you can do is set it up on the internet, because it wants like this Microsoft account. It's terrible. I never do that. So we're just gonna go and say skip for now. We don't have internet. Just get over it. And we're gonna name this. So what did I say the name was? Mine it all number 1, mine it all number 2. Okay. See, the network computing power has raised from 60 to 90 in just a few days. Well, yeah, because you have people wanting in on this. I mean, it's part of the. It's a no-win situation, because you're like, well, I want the network difficulty to be low, so I can mine all the coins, right? But then you're not thinking about the fact that if you add more cards, you're making it harder yourself. So, I mean, come on. You can't get upset at somebody else just because they're wanting to mine it too, especially GMNs. I mean, that's just no brainer. I mean, if you're a GMN and you're not mining it, that's just ridiculous to me. I mean, you get +2 coins. Like, that's a no-brainer. You find one block in a week, okay, and you just made 40 bucks. Right? At $10, maybe $400, right? It's insane. So being a masternode is beneficial in the future. Being a GMN right now, seriously. I have some Bitcoin, says R-rated. Howdy! I have 10,000 Bitcoins. I'm sure you do. I don't know what you're doing with all those, but maybe you should go help somebody with them. If you have 10,000 Bitcoin, thank you for being on the show today, but you should probably look into helping somebody with that, because I think there's a lot more people out in this world that could use that than just you bragging on YouTube that you have 10,000 Bitcoin. Like, seriously, you might want to think about things. Okay, how much power are you pulling in at that location? Great question, Gary Johnson. Let me see if I can show you. You guys want to see? Let me see if I can show you. Okay, let me switch cameras, and we'll show you. We'll see if we can show you. All right. That's a good question. I like good questions. I don't know if it'll zoom that far, but we're gonna see. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna go to this one. All right, this might be a little redundant for all of you, but I don't really care. You can get over it. We have somebody wants to know how much power. So each strand is running 30 amps on a 30 amp breaker, which is 220, and each row has 2 strands in it. So each row has 2 30 amp breakers. Back there in the panel, we have single phase and 3 phase. Full total amount is 600. We have 200 on one, 200 on another, and a box available to go on that wall right there with another 200 amps. Okay, so as far as the power goes, each 3 rigs, 8-card rigs, those are on their own dedicated breaker, running at around 24 amps per rig, 24 amps per 3 rigs. So divide that up, and then it goes up, and then goes into our conduit at the top, goes all the way over to there, and then you're good. So, boom. Yes. That's amazing. Is he yelling at the Twitch channel about YouTube chat? LOL. Well, no, I'm at the Twitch channel and nobody's on it, so I want to know what's going on with you guys. So where's Twitch? Are you guys available? Obviously, when we run the fans and stuff, we pull in a whole lot more power, but with the timers and everything, it's seeming to work out pretty well. Okay, it's done. All right, I'm gonna be really upset if Walton is not on this flash drive, but I don't think we have much of a choice. Okay, so both windows are done. Look how fast that was. It was less than an hour. We got windows installed, and we're ready to go. Only 2 people here must be the other YouTube channel. What other YouTube channel are you talking about? I should have all the channels. Anyways, beautiful view. You should swap the thumbnail. Yeah, I probably should. Donate hip hop Bitcoin, track all the Bitcoin, no problem. Okay. What do you think about XVG partnering with? Nope, don't know. Don't care. Not into that. Stay decentralized and humble in utility. Okay. Moving on. Let's open up this flash drive on this Windows. You guys can see it sort of in the corner there, if it'll load. And that's not the right one. Let's put that in this one. This is why you have labels, my friend. And we should have a Walton master in here, which we do. Oh, I need to show you guys this code I made. It's really legit. It's pretty cool. I've decided to switch over to Twitch. Thank you. Since you people are over here, LOL. Well, nobody else is chatting in Twitch, so. Okay, so Walton Rig is, the program is installed here, but I don't think I have the DLL files, which are like the main thing that you need. Yeah, working DLL files. So that sucks. But I'm going to be able to show you what happens when you do this. So let me pull the camera for that. Okay, so let's zoom in. Yeah, you can't really see that. I hope the glare isn't too bad. I'm trying. If you want to be my cameraman, please come. Okay. How's that? Is that good? Alright, that should be good. Okay, so we'll just show you what we got going on here. And you wanna add this into it just for fun, right? There you go. Okay, so inside of here we have this mining.run, and when you automatically do that, it says you're missing DLL files. Okay, so you're like, whatever. So then you go and you're like, I need these DLL files. So for now, we're not connected to the internet, but if we were, which we can be, we would have a way to get these DLL files. So right now we're going to connect to the internet, and I'm going to show you how to get it. Heartbroken. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go out to the website because I know that these files are legit. And we're going to grab these files. Alright? So down here is this one. So I should just be able to click on them when they download. I think. Yep. Save. 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 Okay, open folder. There's my 3 files. Look at that. Copy. Okay, close that. We don't need to be on the website anymore. And then go inside of your PC here. Go inside Windows here. Go to your C drive. Where did it go? Click on Windows. Click, I gotta take these glasses off. I can't see anything. Click on System WoW 64 and then just like make sure that you can paste it in here. Now it's gonna say you gotta have permission to do all this mumbo jumbo. And then continue. Now it's still probably not gonna let me mine. Just because you have the DLL files doesn't mean you can actually mine yet. But let's try. Okay. So it says default to 12 cores, whatever. It's not defined. So that probably means we need the night thing, the night insight thing. So let's start GPU miner and let's see what it says. So we're good. Okay. All right. That's awesome. It's RFID tagging that tracks shipping from fields and shelves. So we're probably not going to mine it the most profitable way we want. So we're going to close this for now. Go back to our Explorer and let's load up some of those other things. Okay. Now that is going to be Insight NVIDIA. Insight for NVIDIA. And we download that. Let me change this. And we download. So it's probably going to make us log in to get this. Because I don't know why, but they make you log in for this studio thing. Alright, so I gotta put in my email address and password. So we're just gonna go to this shot while we do that. I have all this already on a folder, I'm just not willing to set it all up right now. Okay, so now we're back. So, show your bat, please. We already did that. G Miner Crypto. He waited since Friday for this. What'd you wait for? So there you go. So this is your file that you need. So then we download this, and then we hit. What do you want to save it? And then do downloads. So that should be downloaded in a second. And then I'm going to show you how to configure this. You have to be an admin to do this. So if you're on Mommy's computer and she's the admin, then you need to have Mommy log out and you need to be the admin. Doesn't it download with CUDA? I don't think so. Not that I have found. Video Studio Editor seems to be a separate program and you have to put in your email and all this to do that. So I don't think it downloads it. Do you have air conditioning for your rigs? No, we do not. No air. I just showed you the air. Alright, so you accept, blah, blah, blah. Notice it's only going to install this because it just it's kind of tracking, I think it's tracking how many installs you're doing, but I don't know. This is legit. Now, I hate this part. I don't need these notifications from Microsoft. Yes, install all of it, please. So that didn't work. We're going to have to try that again. Okay. Do you need a virtual machine to mine with both CPU and GPU? I don't think so. I actually haven't tried it, but I don't think so. There's no reason for you to. We should be done online. So let's go back and close all the tabs. There it is. So that's what we needed, the Insight thing. So now let's go to the finish. And this is where we want to right click on it. We want to find, open the file location. And then right above it is an Insight monitor. So we're going to run that as administrator. And then it's going to pop up here in the corner-ish type thing. Okay. There it is. So now it should allow me to adjust something that I don't know why I'm adjusting this. They just said to do it. So we just do it. I don't know what it does. I gave you a hard time on Reddit. Wanted more updates. LOL. Thanks, bro. Oh yeah, anytime. You didn't give me a hard time. I get it. People are like, yo, when are you streaming again? Okay, so you get this error message right there. Okay, so it says the settings been changed. If that window pops up and it says admin, you messed it up. You didn't do it right. Okay, so log out, log in, be an admin, change your settings, and try it again. Okay, so now let's go back and restart, because it says you need to restart. Now the other rig is ready to go with Windows, if you saw that. So that's ready to go. I think we're excited here. There's the office, if you guys wondered. There's where the next two rigs, we're gonna build those today too. After lunch. This is mid 1, 2, 3. Yup, thank you, mid 1, 2, 3, number 1 and number 2. So his rigs are gonna get built, but the 1080 Ti's, I only have one of them. So they're still coming in stock. Can we work together to use GMN? Well, I already have GMN accounts here, so no. But thank you for your consideration. All right. All right, so now we're back, and we should be able to mine our Walton coin direct. So here we're going to go to mining, and it gave us 0 errors and no problems. So now we can do start mining, and we should be all set. Okay, so we're going to go over two things. One, if you want to create your own Keystone file, and then what we use in our rigs here. So right now, if you do miner.start with the quotations, you're like, oh, it's failed. Why? Okay, so what do you need to do? I think you need to do personal. And I can't see what I'm typing. Dot capital NACCOUNT. I think. Nope. I think I need to capitalize N. I mean account. Okay, then it says for a passphrase, right? So you create a passphrase, all right, and then you repeat it, and then it says, okay. So now you should be verifying blocks on the blockchain correctly. And we're going to, once we allow, oh, sorry. What does it say? Okay, it said it created the Keystone file. So to verify your Keystone file, you go back up to node 1, and inside here, oh, there it is, amazing. So if you do edit, or open with, like, your notepad, you should be able to see your public address. There it is. So you put this public address into your Walton chain, and you're all set. You're ready to go. Now, this is obviously putting a private key on this computer, and we don't want to do that. So we're just going to type in miner.start and show you what this does. So this should be mining full scale here. What's the temperature looking like? I can't even see it. It's probably pretty freaking good. Okay, we're full scale mining here now. As you can see, we are grabbing block height 9859. To verify that, you need to go to the main website, the Explorer on Walton Chain, and make sure that that is pretty close to the current block height. Now with that, it's pretty cool because you're able to now get your mega hash and whatnot that you need. And every time it finds a new block, you'll be good. And it's making money, right? Well, this is obviously not my rig or your rig because there's the private key for you. It's the client's rig. So we're going to have to load his client's address in here. But first, before we do that, I just want to show you this really cool trick. Okay? So let's go to our main computer here. Let's zoom out. So in our main computer, I have this file that I created, and I'm going to show you what we can do with that. Oh, I'm gonna have to step up really high to get to that port. Okay, so inside of here is this really cool file I created on the desktop. Start. And we're going to copy this. And then we're going to post it in here. And now we're going to transfer that over. Alright, so we're going to put that back in the rig. Okay. Okay. Now it's going to be right there on the rig. And let's zoom in back again. I have a rig running with both AMD and NVIDIA GPUs. I got also a Walton Rig first NVIDIA card there, but it's sort of felt disturbing other cards. So I only do CPU mining with WTC on their other computer. I have a rig running both AMD and NVIDIA GPUs, and I got also Walton Coin mining with the first NVIDIA card there. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that means. So only do CPU mining with Walton Coin on the other computer. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to show you this really cool folder. Inside of here, we're going to copy this start file. And what we can do is open this up and check that code out. So that code will allow us to basically run these two programs instantly with one click instead of 6 clicks. It takes forever. Okay? Forever. So, there you go. That's legit. We're making coin. Oh, I wanted to show you how to mine to a personal address too. Let me see if that is on this rig as well. It is. Let's do that. So let's copy this and let's add a new address. Where do I get this? It would short out. I don't know what that means. So we're going to copy this file here, and then we're going to move it over. Let's do a new text document. Notepad. Paste. Save as. Documents. And this is GMN. Alright, so now we're going to move this file to that computer too. This is going to be sweet. Okay, so let's go back to our folder here. There's the, we'll just do save as. Put it in here. Alright, it should be there. Now we'll go back to our rig. Yeah, we're mounting them straight onto coated metal. I have said this seriously. I have said this probably I don't know how many times. Probably 300 times by now. Okay, I'm just gonna say it again, and I wish I could say it for the last time, but it won't. Yes, these rigs are sitting on metal. However, it is coated in anti-static rubber, whatever it's called. I don't know. The point is, we have run almost 100 rigs on this stuff with 0 static shock failure. Why? Because this is not stainless steel. This is not the typical metal short-circuiting crapola. You see this black here? It's a coating. They coat it, whatever. You can scratch it, whatever. It's fine, okay? So yes, you can run your rigs right on the metal. There's no issues, okay? Seriously, I have said that so many times. Everyone thinks like, boy, that guy's an idiot. He must not know how to run rigs and run it right on the metal. Right. Okay. So we're gonna plug that back in there. I'm gonna show you this really cool code. Check this code out. This code is legit. So this is how you run to any public key. So you got your miner.start file. You don't need these things, by the way. So you really just need like 2 things on here. So you got your miner.swip. Am I all the way in? Woo! Okay, so I'm going to show you how to mine to any public address. So what you do is go back to this file we took here. Okay, and this is what you need to type in the code. So we're going to open up our miner like we're mining for real. Okay, and then we're actually going to delete the keystone in here because we don't want any keystone in here. Now it's gonna say if we do miner.start that we can't mine, right? Let's try it again. Whoops. I am on the wrong keyboard, aren't I? No, I'm not. That's the right keyboard. It's just not reaching. Alright, and check that out. No, it failed again. Look at that. Should be running on wooden racks. Sure, you want to build me wooden racks? I will run them on wooden racks, okay? Alright, so now watch this. If you go over to this and you type in this code, copy, paste it, right click, hit properties, insert mode, hit OK, and hit enter, check this out. Oh, you see that says true. Okay, well, what if I want to identify myself against this GMN? Okay, well, look, there's even a code for that. So, again, paste, paste, okay. Now, do you see the quotation things? That is pretty sweet. That is going to identify you in the future for these other GMNs. So, this is mining to a separate GMN address, and notice there's no Keystone files on here. Do you guys see that? There's no Keystone files on here. So all of this is done just by this code right here. So I'm sending miner to this address, and then I hit true, and then I do miner set extra information in there. And I want that information because I want to identify what miner this is, and this is a Walton 4 rig, Walton number 4. So we have 6 rigs running right now for this digital gold, and this is a terrible angle, but you're gonna have to get over it because I don't have a videographer. There you go. See how it says true when you hit it again? Now you can do miner.start, okay, and you can put your regular thing in there and watch what happens. Beautiful. Block number 9859. We are already hashing. So now we're hashing to a GMN account. We've decided to set it as the Walton 4 account so that we know that if this rig finds a block, it will in the block say Walton 4, and it will prove, we'll be able to prove that and get a payout of a coin. That is amazing. Now, could I get a coin right now? Absolutely. I could get that coin on that block right now. That's how powerful this is. Now, there's your mega hash. You just got to do some math, and it's all yours. But my point is that it is a pain in the butt to do this, no doubt. But it's amazing, and you're mining full solo blocks. So you're getting the rewards, and a GMN will most likely split it with you, so you're not alone in this. Now, we've got to set up the other rigs and get those online and make these other clients happy. So I'm hoping to build the other 3 today. So we're going to build this one, and, well, we built that number 2. We're going to finish number 1, and we're going to add mid123. His NVIDIA or 1080 Ti is here today. And we should have a delivery with 2 more of these 1080 Ti's today. one being delivered to 2 different locations. Hilarious. And then I need to order more power supplies because this is crazy how fast this is exploding right now. So he'll have a rig running. He'll have 2 rigs running. And once I get a full order in, I'll be able to add these 6 rigs because these 6 rigs have already been sold. And then another rig right there. It's going to be awesome. So you guys are incredible. I just wanted to shout out some things that I've learned from you guys. And let me switch this feedback. I just wanted to teach you guys some things that I've learned just in the last day or two, really, on how to mine, because mining to a public address is important. You want to be able to do that for security purposes, so that, notice that that's mining without any access to the client's coins or anything like that. That's very important to me. I don't want access to their coins, and if I can mine to a public address somewhere else in the world, I don't need to worry about any kind of hacks or attacks to this network here, or their computer losing all their coin, okay? So, mine to a public address. Don't keep your Keystone files on your computer. Print them out and put them on a flash drive, something. Back them up 5 times. And just follow more instructions as they come about, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen, and it's going to change quickly, and we're not going to be able to keep up with all of it. Walton is going to explode even more, and all this code is probably going to be relevant in 2 months, because they're going to come out with some other better way to mine it, or some other program's going to come out, like a Claymore type program, and it's going to be perfect, and everybody's going to be like, oh, I'm switching to that, and then NiceHash is going to adopt it, and then everybody wants to switch to NiceHash with Walton because it's paying out more, and it's just a circle of a mess. But right now is the best time to be in it because you're getting full blocks. Okay, so how do you get in coins if you have nothing in the program pointing your Walton coin address? Well, you're pointing your address to the other coin. It's mining to that Keystone file, wherever that is. So obviously it's going to be offline somewhere. Okay. All right. This is awesome. I am ridiculously hungry, and I should have eaten before the live stream. This has been a blast. I hope this is not the last time I come to you live with the spacesuit. I really wanted to get 2 rigs done, but we only got 1 because it did take a little bit of time. But as you can see, Windows is ready to go, so I'm just going to fast repeat the process and then build this other rig here. And that's going to be a solid day with 3 rigs built in a day. And hopefully the cards will show up today, and I'll be able to build even more rigs today. If I can get another 2 or 3 rigs online, that would be great. Otherwise, thank you for joining. This is the Digital Gold channel. Save your questions for next time. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Where's my glasses? Why haven't I been wearing my glasses this whole time? This is terrible. All right, guys. Walton's legit. Even if you got a CPU and that's all you got an AMD card, you should still be mining it. It does take a lot of resources. Don't try to stream on an i3. It doesn't work. I just tried it, and that's why the stream failed. Anyways, staying cool in here. Let's check the temperature one more time before we go. One more time. Where's the temp? It's up here, number 2. What do we got here? Can you see that? I think it says 70. I think it says 70. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 70 degrees. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. We dropped this down from 82 to 70 degrees just by opening the doors. That's incredible. Now, that's not going to work in the summer, but, you know, for now. Guys, this has been awesome. We started almost a year ago in a basement, moved to a barn, and exploded into this building, all because of literally just you guys. Not Facebook, not mass email, not marketing of craziness, just because you guys want the unique way of owning a rig without outrageously high fees and your coins being taken from you right off of the top, and to know you can get your rig at any time, and it's part of the community with everybody else, and you're a part of new technology and new coins that come out. I'm not like holding back and not telling you about this. I'm telling you about this because it's amazing, and I'm on it, and you should be on it personally at your house. And if you can't do it at your house, you can do it here. This is awesome. This still is gold. I wish I had some pump music. Instead, I'm just gonna add, like, put the camera over here, and and finish up some work. Say goodbye. Thanks for your contract. 1 block for me. You got it. You got another block. Oh, did I mention if you guys want to watch this, I'll push this over to the Digital Gold Live 24/7 channel. Probably the same exact camera angle, whatnot, and we'll just stay there live for the day. So if you guys want to check that out, watch your rigs. Digital Gold 24/7 live. Well, get some food. Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you. Shout out to Akato Silaka. He said to get some food. I know, I started working again. I need to get some food. Okay. Goodbye.